What's up, everyone? I'm here to answer about Uber taxes. Now, when I started Uber, this was one of my main concerns and what I YouTubed about because guess what? It's almost April. We're almost in tax season. You have to file your taxes. Anything you make in Uber over $600, Uber accounts for everything and they send it to the IRS. The government's going to find you. You need to file your taxes. So, as an Uber driver, you count as an independent contractor. You're an independent contractor. So the cool thing with Uber is that they keep track of all of your miles, your earnings. So at this point in January, I'm in the process of filing my taxes. I'm just waiting for one more thing. But in January, what was available online, if you're an Uber driver, you can look on your dashboard on your Uber earnings, and you'll see a PDF file that you can download. It's going to be called a 1099K. A 1099K, I can't speak. A 1099K is what you're going to be looking for. That is what you need to file your taxes. It's going to show your gross earnings. It's going to show how many miles you've driven. It's going to show literally everything about your full year of Uber. That's what you need, whether you're going to go to a CPA or whether you're going to go do TurboTax or H&R Block. What I advise you doing, and if you're a new Uber driver looking at this video, considering, am I going to do Uber? What am I going to do for next year? Every paycheck, I would advise you to take out 10%, because at the end of the year, Uber doesn't take out taxes since you're considered an independent contractor. They don't take out taxes. So if you did not save money when tax time comes around and you owe, say, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, what are you going to do? You need to take out money to ensure that you have money to pay for taxes. So that's the first thing. And you need to file. You absolutely need to file because the government will find you. Not that they're going to find you and kill you, but the government will find you. And Uber reports anything over $600. Again, I advise you to take percentages out. Something cool is there's an app. I use an app called StrideRight. It tracks my mileage. So what you can do, whether you're going to file taxes with a CPA or you're going to do TurboTax, many things are deductible. So first thing that's deductible, your mileage. So whether, the cool thing about Uber is they tell you how many miles you've driven. If not, then you have an application that you use, like I said, StrideRight. You can charge, and the most lucrative way to get money back is 56 cents per mile. So this year I did Uber for about 8 months, and I drove close to 4,500 miles. So I times that times 0.56 cents, and that money is deductible because that counts for my gas mileage. I was using my own car, so that's deductible. That's a write-off. So also another write-off is a percentage of your cell phone bill. You're using Uber, the app. You're using your store. You're using your storage. You're using your data. You're using everything. So a percentage of your phone bill is deductible because you are using Uber through your phone bill. Another thing that's deductible is tolls. Tolls are a killer. Like Uber, the airport runs are very lucrative, but you have to pay tolls. Like I live in Fairfield County, so I'm always going into the city. So I can make $70 on an Uber ride, but if I'm paying $20 in tolls, and that's only $50. So that's deductible. And also parking fees are deductible. So tolls and parking fees. You need to keep track of all of this stuff because I'm telling you, it is going to pay off when you do your taxes because you want to pay as little as possible. And this is another thing. I thought I was going to owe a ton of taxes because I drove a good amount. If you are a student, I am a student online. Being a student is a write-off. You can go on your school website and there's a form you could download that keeps track of your student loans, how much you were paying in that. That's deductible as well if you're a full-time student. I'm trying to look, you got to keep track of everything. Also, like what a lot of people invest in is a dash cam. Anything that pertains to Uber, you can do business cards, anything. Those are deductibles, and you want to keep track because at the end, this is going to take out and you're going to owe the least amount of money. So like I said, you can find the PDF online of the 1099K form. A lot of people do TurboTax. I personally am going to go to a CPA just so I can make sure that I can deduct as much as possible. But like I said, you can do TurboTax, H&R Block. Remember, it's due by April. So keep track of your deductibles. Keep track of your miles. Look at your 1099K form. See your gross earnings. Always make sure you take a percentage of your paycheck away, because Uber does not take any taxes. Again, you're a self-independent contractor. If you're a student, you could write it off. You could write off. You got to look into everything you can write off, and you need to file. So if anyone else has any questions about where they can find their 1099K, if they need help, sorry, that's right, if they need help, how to do write-offs, how to deduct the percentage of mileage, just write a comment down below. I'm going to be making more videos about Uber. Many questions. There's so many things to answer. But I remember when I was new to Uber, the main thing I'm worried about, is taxes. That's very important. So this is the first thing I'm going to touch on since taxes are coming up. Again, if you have any questions, ask me below, message me, and good luck filing your taxes, everyone. Be safe.